Okay, right, so you've woken up, let's say you're on your side, and then you start to feel those issues happening like in the hips or in that lower back. First thing I want you to do is just kind of bring yourself directly onto your back in sort of this position here. Now, it's because you've not been moving for such a long period of time. What we want to do is kind of get things moving, but just gently. Yeah, so warming up those joints, just getting muscles switched on and working. So the first movement I want you to do is you're on your back in your bed. You can take the covers off if that helps. But first thing to do is just want to start bringing the knees into the chest like this. Okay, so from this position here, just start bringing the knees in. You're going to hold on to the knees and then very gently just start moving the hips round in a circular motion whilst holding onto the knees. Yeah, so just small circles, very gently, just start moving them around, right? So I'm pulling the knees apart, opening up the hips, and then when I get to that point, I'll start scooping them around in this direction. All right, so we'll just start moving those hips around nice and gentle. Yeah, just feeling it out, just feeling if there's any restrictions, any tightness. Yeah, just assessing your body, yeah, first thing in the morning. Now, after those circles, start to change direction. So now you want to sort of bring them down, scoop them round, and then bring them back around the other way. Yeah, again, different directions might feel different, but the focus here is in that hip joint, because your hip joint is like a ball and a socket joint. Yeah, so we need to get it moving round in a bit of a circular motion. Right, so once you've gone through your few circles, then from there what we want to think about doing is keeping the legs together and then just start to bring yourself into a bit of a ball. Yeah, so if you start to pull those legs in and just start to lift those chest, nice and gentle, just bring yourself into that little ball. And then as you breathe out, just kind of release down just that little bit. Yeah, so we're sort of bringing ourselves together. Yeah, same again, holding on to the shins or the ankles or the knees, just start to lift, round, bring yourself in, and then gently bring yourself down. Yeah, just a couple of more of those. Yeah, very gently, bringing everything in, and then releasing. Yeah, and then one more. Just sort of bring it in, and then release. Good, right, keeping the knees into the chest. What we're going to do now is just hold on to one of those knees, yeah, just whichever leg you want to start with. So you can, cross the fingers, hold on to that leg. Now, keeping this leg pulled in, you want to think about extending that leg out, yeah? So we can let that leg go down onto the floor. So we're going to pull this one in, yeah, and then extend that other leg out. If you want to flex the foot as well, so yeah, toes face up. So you're thinking about two opposing movements, yeah? So you're pulling inwards with this one, and that leg you're sort of kicking out. Yeah, so you're just pulling in, kicking out, and then breathing as well. Yeah, just remember to breathe. Try not to hold the breath on this. Yeah, then we're going to change legs, so we can place that onto the bed. Grabbing the other leg in. Yeah, same again. Pull this knee in, kicking out that leg. So yeah, just straightening it out. Yeah, again, flex the foot, just so we can start to activate a bit of the calf as well, and get those muscles in the legs switched on. Nice, yeah, just take a nice couple of breaths here. And then we're going to do the same again, so we're going to change legs. Yeah, so bring that knee in, pull that in, yeah, and extend that leg. So really think about pushing that leg out, almost like you're sort of stamping towards the floor, but you're just extending that leg out. Yeah. Nice, and then same again, changing legs. So just holding on to that other knee, kicking out that other leg. Cool, right, so bringing those legs back in. So now, holding on to that first leg, yeah, that other leg can come out. And now what we're going to do, so if we've got this right knee up, we're going to hold on to that right knee with the left hand, use that other hand out for support, and then we're just going to gently pull over to the side, yeah? So you should start to feel a bit of a turn, a bit of a twist into that lower back. but also a bit of a pull across that hip joint here. We don't need to go all the way over, literally just enough to get a little bit of a twist. Yeah, it's gonna feel a little bit tight or a little bit different for you, just seeing how you feel first thing in that morning. Yeah, and then when you're ready, yeah, just bring it back into center, and then we're gonna change legs. Yeah, so extend that other leg up, so you got your left knee up, holding it onto the right hand, other hand out for a bit of support, and then we're just gonna pull it across the body. Yeah, so you're gonna get that little spinal twist into that lower back, but also a bit of a pull into that hip joint, and then just down the side of the leg that way. Yeah, same again, just remembering to breathe. Good, and then we'll do one more on each side, yeah? So bring that back in, change legs, bring that other leg in, hold it with the opposite hand, and then just give it that gentle pull across the body. Yeah. Good, yeah, and then same again, one more time on the other one. Extend that leg out, bring that other knee in, hold onto the knee with the opposite hand, and then pull that across. Yeah, again, just nice and gentle. So yeah, this is, like I said, best done first thing in the morning, just to kind of ease yourself into the day, open things up a little bit. Nice, good. Right, release. Now, feet are gonna go flat, yeah, onto your bed, and then they're gonna really get a bit deeper into this hip stretch now. So we'll start with the right ankle, and we just wanna bring that on top of that left knee. So from that position, what we can do is we've created a little gap here, like a little circle, little area. We can place the hands through this gap here, and then we can hold on to the back of the leg, right? So what's happening is this hip is now going outwards in this direction, yeah? External rotation, so we're turning outwards. That ankle places on the knee, hands are gonna go through that gap, and then we can start to pull this in towards us. So depending on how your hip feels first thing in the morning will depend on how far in you want to pull it. Yeah, if you want to go a little bit deeper, instead of holding onto the back of the leg, the hamstring, what you can do is hold onto the front of the leg, so the shin. But obviously that depends on your, you know, how your hip's feeling. So I'd recommend just starting into this position here. Yeah, it's the same again, just holding it, breathe in. Just allowing that time for the muscles just to kind of loosen up a little bit. Nice. Now from this one, so we're getting into this hip, we're going to go for a little turn again. So we can place this foot down onto the bed, and then now we're going to turn everything over just to that left hand side. Yeah, so just start to twist it over, see if we can keep that knee up a little bit, and then as we're coming over to the left, we can turn the body and everything over to the right. Yeah, so you want to be going to that opposite side, so you're getting that twisting motion. Yeah, so just twist in, hold in, and then breathe in. Yeah, nice, good. And then when you're ready, just bring yourself back up. So you're back into that start position. And then we'll change legs, yeah? So that other foot goes up on top, ankle goes on top of the knee, hands go through the gap, yeah, same again, holding on to that leg, that back of the leg, and then just gently pulling that in. Yeah, so you can relax your head back, just relax your shoulders down, away from your ears a little bit. Just hold in there. Yeah, just taking a nice gentle start to the day, loosening things up. Nice, and then same again, we'll just go for that little turn. So you can kind of release the hands, yeah, and then we want to drop everything over to that other side. So go for that twist, and then just gently turn the head, turn that upper body, just facing the opposite direction, yeah. So you should get that nice twist into that lower back, and then again, just into this sort of hip joint here, down the sides of the legs. And again, just breathing into the stomach. Nice, good. And then when you're ready, bring yourself slowly back up to the top. Nice. So we're still into this position here. Next one, we're going to go for a few hip bridges, just to sort of, activate everything and kind of switch things on. All I want you to do, you can either have that pillow behind your head, or you can get rid of the pillow, just so we're in that, we've got that straight spine, feet onto the bed, and all I want you to do now is just go into a hip bridge. So driving the feet into the floor, and then you're just going to start to lift those hips up into the air, nice and high. Think about squeezing your glutes, yeah, so your bum muscles underneath here. Yeah, just hold it there just for a few breaths. Take a nice couple of deep inhales and exhales. Good, and then gently just kind of lower it down to the bed. Yeah, so the same again. Go through it again, let's have another repetition. So pushing the hips up nice and high. Good, and then exhale, dropping it down. Nice, yeah, same again. Let's go for 2 more. Push the hips up, just start to activate the hips, start to activate the glutes. Yeah, switch that core on a little bit. Nice, exhale, release. Yeah, and then let's go 1 more. Big drive, big push up on the hips. Good, and then exhale, release. Nice. Now, from our back, what we can do is just gently turn onto our side. So, very gently turn it onto your side. And the next one we're going to do is just kind of get into our quad and then sort of get that knee going. So, we can hold on to the shin or hold on to the ankle, lying on your side however you want to feel supported, or just, resting your head onto your pillow. And effectively, you're just going to pull this leg in towards your bum this way. Yeah, so just nice and gentle. Pulling that in, yeah, so we can either be on our side, or if you want, you can go onto your front, onto your stomach, yeah, but just depending on how you're feeling or how your bed is sort of set up. Yeah, nice easy stretch this one, just kind of getting your quads woken up. Nice, yeah, so holding that and then releasing, and then we're going to do the same leg. So yeah, you can turn yourself over onto the other side, just roll yourself over. Yeah, and then same again, bending that knee, grabbing hold of shin, ankle, foot, pulling that one in. Yeah, nice and gentle. Same again, just loosening it up. Nice, right, so when you're done, release. Roll yourself back onto your back. Just a couple more to do. Right, so we're going to go for a bit of twisting. Yeah, like a little bit of rotation. And then we're just going to finish up into those hip circles again, okay? So, bringing the knees into the chest. Yeah, you can cross the feet over, hands out to the side. And what we're going to do is drop everything from side to side and just be a bit, active with this one. All right, so we're just going to drop everything over to the side, get that nice twist, and then when you're ready, bring it back up into the middle, and then dropping everything over to the other side. Yeah. So we're going to repeat this a few times. The idea is that in all your, let's say your joints, we need to get things moving. So there's like fluid in your joints, and also you've got sort of fascia around your body, which needs loosening up. So we just need to wake everything up, but in a gentle way. Yeah, get things mobile. So just nice and gentle, just going from side to side. Yeah, not too quick. Nice. Good. And then from there, we'll come back into the center, and then, same again, yeah, we'll just start moving those hips around, scooping them around. Yeah. So this time, maybe see if we can kind of pull the hips open just that little bit wider. Yeah. So just trying to make that big circular motion. That's it. And then same again, change directions, bringing it back around the other way, scooping it round. Yeah. Good. If you want to progress this movement, if you feel like your hips aren't too bad, effectively, you're trying to get that hip moving in a sort of circular motion. So what you can do is hold on to one leg and then just start moving that leg round in that circular motion. Now, if you've got this leg out in this direction, it's going to feel a lot heavier. So in comparison to having the knees in here. So if the leg is up, when you start moving that hip around, it'll feel tougher to do. Yeah, it'll feel a lot heavier. But just depending on how your hips feel, yeah? So you can start scooping your leg around in one direction, scooping your leg around in the other direction, and then changing legs, yeah, doing the other one. But obviously that depends on you, depends on your hips, depends on sort of how you feel first thing in the morning, yeah? So once you've done that, then you can start to roll yourself out of bed, and hopefully it's just getting your hips and your lower back, bringing that gentle movement into it before you've started the day. So when you can get up, get moving, hopefully you won't be sort of walking around the house feeling a bit tight and a bit stiff, all right? So just a nice quick routine for you to do there. First thing in the morning, as soon as you wake up, just get everything woken up, all right? Thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you again in another one.